Tommy Gartland here again. So this is a quick video. This is just to help you in the assembly process of the robot arm. So during the assembly process you have to position all 4 servos in its midpoint position. Now I've just got an update from Robert of the updated schematic, and you can see now the connectors are correct in that we have the signal, the power and the ground. So we have 4 connectors for the 4 servos. The shoulder which is here, and then you can see the shoulder is going to pin 5 as explained before. The upper arm is going to pin 9, the lower arm is going to pin 6, and the claw is going to pin 3. I'll make this schematic available to you so you can zoom in and look through it yourself. Here's where the joysticks are placed. The Arduino is on a separate board, but it's just showing the pin out here. And we have also the LED circuit up there. We have the switches, but those won't probably be installed on the actual PCB. So what you should do now is connect the 4 servos to the 4 connectors on the PCB and make sure to orientate it the correct way around. So here's the 1 servo connected. You can see I haven't used the connector because this is the old PCB, but you should be able to come along with your connector and connect it. So if this is the shoulder servo, you'd connect the connector here into the shoulder terminals. And make sure the brown, which is the ground, is connected to ground here, and then all the other pins should be correct because they're in sequence, if you like. So once you've connected all the 4 servos, then you just load the program setting all servos to midpoint, and here it is here. And all I've done really is I've created defined the 4 pins, 5, 9, 6 and 3, with shoulder pin, upper arm pin, lower arm pin and claw pin, just to find them so I can use these names. Not really strictly speaking necessary. I could have just used the numbers because I only used these numbers once. I created 4 servo objects using my servo library, shoulder. In the previous test we'd only had a shoulder, now we have a lower arm, upper arm, claw. And these are 4 separate objects then within our program. And I attached the pins to those 4 servo objects. And then I just write the start position, and the start position is defined here as being 90 degrees. Okay, so I'm just positioning them all at 90 degrees, and that's it. And that only happens at the setup, and it only happens once, and I have nothing to do really during the loop. I'm just really writing this simple program just to position all the servos at 90 degrees. And then you can take those servos, move the corresponding arm joints to their mid-range point, then insert the tab, if you like, onto the servo and position it into the robot arm. So hopefully Peter will have explained that to you in the mechanical instructions. Okay, so if I run this, that should upload. It's not really going to do anything this because I only got 1 servo connected, whereas you'll have 4, but you can see that this servo is indeed connected, is positioned at 90 degrees. I was already at 90 degrees, so that's why it didn't move. But all your 4 servos now should be positioned at 90 degrees. Now, it'll only position the servo at 90 degrees, but afterwards, you will have to put on the actual tabs themselves. They may not be on it at that point, so you won't know where. You wouldn't have known otherwise what position the servo is actually in without running this program. So I've actually removed the servo, what I've been calling tab, sometimes called servo horn. So I removed the horn. The servo is now positioned at 90 degrees. So now you can position the horn in any position you want, but you know the horn, it's actually mid-range. So if I position it like that there, I can insert it on, and I know the thing is at 90 degrees, so there's where I want my horn when it's mid-range. So you would move your robot arm to mid-range, position the servo at mid-range, then align the horn up with the insertion point on the actual robot arm. Okay, so thank you for listening and good luck with that. That's probably one of the more challenging parts that you have to do to make sure that you get the servo in mid-range and you get the corresponding robot arm joint mid-range as well when you insert on the horn and screw in the servo. Okay, so thank you for listening and good luck with that. See you soon. Bye now.